I finally got my induction date, y'all, and I'm ready to go into labor. But until then, y'all, I'm going to keep moving. I'm not going to let nothing stop me. I'm not going to let nothing come in my way. I was fiending for some hamburger steak, so I got up in that kitchen and made it do what it do. I got me some 80/20 ground beef, and I went ahead and chopped me up some vegetables such as some bell pepper and some onions, just like my mama taught me. Cracked in one egg, threw in some seasonings, you know what I'm saying, Montreal steak, some Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika with red flakes, chili flakes. And then I added in some panko breadcrumbs, y'all, and went ahead and massaged those things together. Make sure you add in the W sauce. You know, that Worcestershire that nobody know how to say, but, we be trying anyway. So then, yeah, y'all, I patted out my burgers and went ahead and just, got a nice brown on both sides. And got ready to stick them into the oven. Now, I went ahead and made my homemade gravy, you guys, to go on top of this, and they went in the oven. And then I went ahead and made some homemade mashed potatoes. Well, it wasn't really homemade because, I'm getting ready to give birth, and so I can't be standing too long. And so I went ahead and used, like, the box, because sometimes I like the box, the dehydrated mashed potatoes, because they cook faster, and they actually taste, a little creamy. I got to add my heavy cream to everything. And then I also made some box macaroni. But I have a word for y'all. Y'all know I got a word for you. I want you to hear this message. If you are stepping into a moment of labor right now, whether it's physical labor, bringing forth a child, or spiritual labor, bringing forth a promise, I want you to hear this. The Lord told me that he would be in the room with me when I give birth. Not just watching from afar, but present, covering, strengthening, and guiding every moment. And I believe that same promise is for you. You are not entering this moment alone. God is in the room. When the pressure increases, God is in the room. When the pain feels overwhelming, God is in the room. When the enemy tries to whisper fear, God is in the room. Labor is not a sign that something is wrong. Labor is the evidence that something is about to be born. The pressure is pushing purpose forward. The stretching is making room for destiny, and the pain is preparing the way for promise. So if you feel like you're in the middle of labor right now, don't give up. Don't run from the process. Don't lose heart, because the same God who gave you the promise will stand in the room with you until the promise is delivered. You will not push alone. You will not birth alone, and you will not walk out of the room empty-handed. Baby, what God placed in you will come forth. Now, baby, we got down to this meal, and I thank God for giving me the strength to cook it. Y'all come on over to Waxing with Donisha and check us out. We got a video up for you.